Okay, I'll talk about a little bit of short vlog on my coop here. Got my sprinkler system going on right now. If you notice down here below, right there, little nozzles. All of these trays have direct access to the direct water from my sprinklers. All I did was cap them off, half-inch screw caps on those, and then that forces the water to go to the top of the tree. That'll cool down the coop where the chickens are at. Right now they're free, but it's I feel like 100 some degrees out here. But either way, my trees get watered either from direct, the direct watering system from below, or I can just put the sprayers on. And I got these divided by 4s, so I got a handle on here, control handle right here, and that one over on the other side there. So I'm still missing 2 trees on that end. You can see the nozzles right there, and then the other one's going to be, let's see, the other one's right there. Got to replace those trees. But for the most part, I decided to turn on see the chickens get out here, and then they'll bathe in it a little bit just to cool off a little bit. So I kind of noticed that. See what she's doing right there, cooling off. So they have access to them. My wife lets them out at 1 o'clock because simply if we let them out early in the morning, which I like, but then they start laying eggs everywhere, all over the place here, and there's no way we can go into the jungle, to the terrain there. It's just too much. But by 1 o'clock, they pretty much laid their eggs in our the containers there where they nest. But it's already late in the afternoon. So you can see they don't mind getting wet when it's this hot. I'm surprised they're all in there. Probably because they see me out here and thinking I'm going to give them treats. And that'll come later. I'm going to put them away. But I've still got to do some nip tuck here. What I did do this weekend is I reinforced, if you can see that extra, the X right there. That wasn't there before. Kind of support the netting. It's just chicken wire. And I did the same thing for that corner. Down over there, go from there to that pole, then from that pole to that pole. Just to support it, and it picked it up a little bit. Now, something you got to remember is as winter sets in, the wire itself is going to contract. Now, we don't have much freezing temperatures here in Florida. So, something you might want to consider if you live up north is you want to leave some slack on that wire, because if you don't, the wire is going to get tight. Depends on what kind of structure you have holding the top of that netting. It might bring the poles in or whatever you have, push the stress on the wire. Come on, girl. Come on, chiquita. There you go. But here in Florida, we don't have many winters. I mean, you might get a few days here and there during the winter season for freezing weather, but I'm not too concerned about it. But I had to bring up this one. Once I put the other ones, the new ones in there, that made that one, it wasn't doing nothing, so I had to bring up the slack on that, just so it'll support. I'm trying to reinforce it for hurricanes. For the most part, my netting here should let the winds pass with little resistance. That was the main purpose. The tarps here, it's just they'd be ripping away, and even during just regular storms, I had to deal with it again, rebuilding the tarps, and they don't last. So this protects my chickens from the hawks or anything that's coming in from above. And I got to zip tie the top part of that. So the job's not done completely, but it's getting there. One day at a time, a few hours at a time. But this is how it looks as my waters are running. I cools the girls down, cools the grounds down. I'll shut them off in a little bit. So once they get cooled off, they get in the shade. But anyways, hopefully this helps you give you ideas for your chicken coops. They seem to be happy. It seems like they got enough room in here. So that was the idea, and to protect my garden once I get a decent garden going next year in my orchard. And then the other ones, we got 5 other small roosters in here. Well, they're not roosters, they're chickens here. But this is what we started. This is what we had to begin with. This is where we had the tarp, and everything kept blowing down. But we're gonna keep this as we can take, because you're gonna lose chickens. That's just a fact I'm learning. This is the second year into this chicken deal. But we're bringing them up different, as now that we're learning a little bit about them. We're keeping the smaller ones separate, and as they get older, then we'll transfer them into that bigger area. The white ones right there, those are the second batch we got. These right here are the third batch. So for the most part, we're learning as we go. So it's a learning thing. So hopefully you can learn from our mistakes, what works and what isn't working for us. So if you're struggling with finding chicken eggs, the best thing to do is keep them in till at least 12. We keep them in till 1, and then we let them run around till about 7. So they got maybe, I'm gonna say, between 5 to 7 hours of running free right now during the summertime. And that's hopefully taking care of the insect problems, cockroaches and spiders that get into the house, because they really do control what goes into the house. They scavenge everything, dig in everything. So I'm happy to have that for them. My wife likes the fact that we're getting eggs out of them. So, but they hunker down under my trailer here, and then they scavenge back in there. So it's good. They're funny and entertaining, but they're serving a purpose. But unfortunately, as we let them out here, once we let them out, there's no control of what predators come out, which is the hawks. They come out of nowhere. I'm sure what kind of wildlife we got, which I don't mind. We got Donatello. I call him Donnie. He seems to have gotten used to me, because he doesn't hunker down in the shell anymore. He actually seems to be getting closer and closer to me as I just sit here and watch him. But I don't touch him. I don't mess around with him. But I like that wildlife. I leave him alone. So he seems to see he's not even concerned about me now. When we first moved out, he'd be in his shell until I leave. Then he'd make a dash for the forest in there. Now I just come out here. I guess they got good memories, because he seems to recognize me. I just leave him alone. Hey, Donnie. Hi, boy. But you can tell the sand on his back shell. He's bored somewhere in there where they're bored in there. These are gopher turtles. Gopher turtles. Hi, boy. You're on camera. Smile. Anyways, I leave the wildlife alone. The ones that are pests really are the armadillos. They're digging up my yard. See, he's coming this way. Come on, boy. The armadillos dig up my yard. Hi, boy. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing to you. Hey, chiquitos, come on. I'm gonna bother you. See, he never used to do this before. Kind of concerned me. The other day, he went right around me. Literally, it's like within a foot. He's going around me around the back window. Man, I'm kind of scared that he might bite me, but I don't think these turtles bite. These aren't snapping turtles. How you doing, Donnie? Yeah, chiquitos. Look how close he is to me. This is where I'm at right here. So, for the most part, I kind of enjoy watching him out. I leave him alone, let him forage. I kind of enjoy watching him move around. He's just eating there. As long as I don't disturb him, he keeps coming back. But he doesn't act like he used to. He'd hunker down in his shell and then just wait till I leave. But that was first year. This is the third year. I'm assuming it's the same one. So I'm sure there's many of them around here anyways. But he's gotten used to me. I just leave him alone. Yeah. Oh boy. I leave it alone. All right. Even the chickens here. Yeah, look at that. There's Donnie's back. Yeah, Donnie's back. Leave him alone. Leave each other alone. You're good. All right, that's it.